ready to go. Got a few minutes before they get on the ice. About another 3 minutes before they let the teams out. Zamboni just got off. I've got my little roster cheat sheet since there's a lot of new players this year. And some new numbers as well. Game before, the 15 Under Armour team beat the 14 Snipers. And so this will be the 14 Under Armour team against the 13 Snipers. From what I've heard, both teams have a lot of new players, so it'll be a little bit of a feeling out process early on. Mason will start the game in net. JP will play the second half. And we'll see what happens. Should be a fun one. We have refs. Looks like it's the same two from the game before. Now we just need teams, and Snipers are on their way out of their locker room. You don't see our guys yet. But the door's not closed yet anyway, so they can't go on the ice. Snipers are on the bench. They were in locker room 4, so they have a direct access to the bench. We don't. We'll have to skate out. Let's see how it goes. Still not seeing our guys. There we go. Here they come. Well, we're taking the ice. We'll warm up on this end. Looks like we got a pretty full roster today. There we go. JP skates around a little bit. I wonder if he's going to go into the net first. Or if he's just going, now he's just going behind to stretch out. About 2 minutes left in the warm-up. JP's already had a goalie training session, so he likely doesn't need to see a lot of pucks. Just giving Mason a few shots to get warmed up. All right, 10 seconds roughly. JP will take a couple of warm-up shots just for fun. There we go. We'll get it cleaned up, get the game going. We're doing 18-minute periods? All right. That works too. Try to get the names right, but I doubt I'll get them all. They're done cleaning up the pucks. JP's in his spot on the bench for now. Guess he forgot about this part since his team all season didn't do it. And here they come out of the near corner. Mason will stop off at the net, and we'll see who our starting lineup is. It looks like our starters on defense, Connor Anderson and Julian Windler. Will have Blake, Daniel, and it looks like Crosby will be our starting forwards. And we are ready to go. Last minute conversation and we'll get the game rolling. Puck's in play. Oh, wrong way. There we go. I'm out of practice. All right, down in our end in the near corner. We're going to be carried out by Daniel. He gets tied up in traffic. Trying to get it out. He's got Blake with him. That gets dropped back. Gets past Julian. Here come the snipers into our end. They're forced to take it up the wall, go behind the net, try to step out front. Save made. Puck cleared back to the blue line and out. Snipers regroup in the neutral zone. That pass is tipped around. It does come back to the snipers. They had to tag up. So we had time to get back and get ready. Connor with it down low, looking for a pass. Puts it around the boards. That will almost make it up to Blake, but then it kind of got tied up. Comes loose. Crosby picks it up. Can't get it to anyone. It's turned back by the snipers. They'll try to get the loose puck. We will end up with it. That's Luca who came across, but now the snipers took it away. In on a breakaway, shoot, and score. So a bit sloppy on the first line change results in a goal the other way. Puck's in play. In fought for, Charlie after it. Gage in on defense. Still trying to pick it up. Charlie gets it over to Riley. Riley looking to backhand it into the sniper's end. Doesn't have anyone there to follow it up. That'll be dumped all the way down. No icing on the play. They waved it off as it jumped over one of our sticks. The snipers get to it first down low. Put it back behind the net. It's in the... No, they put it back to the near side. And we're trying to bring it out from there. Big outlet pass. Hits Riley. He gets into the zone. Looks for somewhere to go. Takes a shot. Misses. Luca with it down low. Taken away by the snipers. Snipers trying to work it out of their end, and they will. Turned back by Charlie. He doesn't have a lot of room. Bouncing puck picked up. That is Jack coming in with it. He gets back to it in the far corner. Tries to center it. A little bit too slow. Taken away by the snipers. Backhanded. Taken away again. That is Simon trying to turn it back. Simon back after it again. It's in traffic. Snipers settle it down. Trying to turn the corner. They run into Decker. He gets it out. Now we have Klaus after it. And that'll get into the sniper's end, but not in anyone's control. I think that's Tucker down low after it. Comes back to the point. Klaus holds the zone. Knocked away. Goes back. Decker after it. He's got Tucker for help. Klaus holds. Wraps it around the boards. Jack on the forecheck. Trying to get to it. That'll be held at the point by Simon. Knocked to the far corner by the snipers before it got to the net. Simon tries to hold it, jumps his stick. Snipers settle it down. They're in with a 3-on-2. Can't get the shot off. Good job coming back on the back check by Decker. Put around to the point on the near side. Held in, but wrapped around the boards. Centered from there, taken away. Decker gaining some speed into the sniper's end, puts on the brakes, gets the puck back, takes a shot, knocked down by the goalie and cleared away. That'll be picked up by Julian back in our end. Crosses over to Connor. Connor can't handle it. It's taken away, but Daniel gets it back. He's caught up in traffic. Here come the snipers. Still on the boards. Blake and Daniel after it. It gets past them. Connor gets it out of the zone. Now Daniel has it. He'll carry in, looking to go wide. Looking for the pass out front. Just misses Blake. Connor holds at the point. Dumps in. Off the back wall behind the net. Snipers take it away there. Trying to bring it up the near side. Connor pinches. It'll get past him. Snipers trying to get control as they get into our end. Good job on the back check by Daniel. Julian with it, puts it back around the near side. Blake tips it out. That's taken away, though. Good job by the snipers picking off that pass and holding the zone. That hit someone in the shin pad, and it comes out. Connor settles it down. Julian has it. Gets through traffic. Daniel's got it, looking to get through more traffic. Harry's in, drops off for Blake, intercepted. Turned back. Daniel and Blake fighting for it along the wall. In comes Julian to help. Still being fought for. Daniel pulls it away, but he has a defender on top of him immediately. Snipers try to bring it out. That'll be held in briefly. Picked up by Daniel. He leaves off for Blake. Blake can't get the shot off. There was a sniper with his stick right in the way. Trying to pull it off the wall. That'll go back behind the net. Tied up behind the net. Crosby after it, as are a couple of snipers. Daniel there. His stick was tied up. He couldn't do anything with it. Snipers clear the zone. They get to us. We're in the middle of a defensive change. Try to get through traffic, and they manage to get around and score. So they managed to pull Mason down and able to put it around him. Need to work on our line changes. Definitely not clean in that area of the game so far. Charlie takes the face off, drops back into our end. That's Gage after it, down low. Put it over to the far side. Who's coming up with it? Looks like that's Charlie on a rush, takes a shot, knocked down by the goalie, not held. Over to the far wall. They'll pass it out of their end. Here come the Snipers the other way. They're tied up by Drew and Gage. Save made by Mason. Looking for a pass. Drew finally gets the pass out. It's into traffic, though. Snipers settle it down in their own end. They'll come back out. Looking for somewhere to go. Off the boards into our end. Tied up, taken away. Here comes Luca with it. He carries, gets into the Snipers' end, loses the puck and an edge. Turned over in the neutral zone. Drew tries to find a passing lane, doesn't find anyone, but it dies in the Snipers' end before it goes for icing. That is tipped right about center ice, but it will be icing. And we'll get a face-off down in the Snipers' end. So on for the face-off will be Tucker, Jack, and Decker, with Klaus and Simon on defense. Little equipment timeout. And they're going to switch one player out. Looks like the helmet for one of the Snipers players didn't work. Puck's in play. Down in the now it's along the far board, still tied up, trying to get it loose. Still tied up. Snipers get it. They will carry out of their end, pass it into a little bit of space, manage to kick it to their stick, but they'll have to dump in from there. They were tied up, couldn't get anywhere with it. Simon after it, coming off the corner, misses on the pass, and the Snipers manage to turn it right back down low. They're after it down low, reversed course, looking for the turnaround shot, save made. Nice glove save by Mason on a quick turnaround shot from the Snipers. Face off in our end, puck's in. Back to the blue line, dumped over to the near side. Snipers keep it in deep. Tied up along the back wall. Snipers get it loose. Looking for the turnaround again. That doesn't go and it'll be covered up by Mason. Daniel comes out with Crosby and Blake. Puck's in play. Turnaround shot again through the crease over to the near side. They hold at the point, look for the shot from there. That misses a good 15 feet wide. Back to the far point, held in, dumped in towards the net, tipped right on net. Good save made. Tied up in traffic, but the Snipers managed to hold the zone. They're doing a good job lifting sticks, and they are outracing us to the puck. Here comes Daniel out of our end. With some speed and room, gets in one-on-one with the goalie, shoots and misses the net. Comes over to the near side. Blake tries to put it down low. It's tied up on the boards. Snipers will get it out from there. Daniel tries to take it away. He gets into traffic. Needed a little bit more help there, but didn't get it. Here come the Snipers, weaving right through the defense, and they'll go right around Mason. Defense has to do a better job holding their ground and using their sticks. No reason they should have walked right through you like that. Charlie on for the face-off. Puck's in play. Over to the near side. Snipers have it. Pass through traffic. Taken away. Will get it into their end. Charlie chases it down. He's got Luca with him if he can get it across. He gets tied up. Held in by Gage. That goes right to a Snipers player, and they'll dump it out from there. Here they come into our end, one-on-one. Shot, hit the post. That's dumped down low, tied up on the boards. Snipers have control now. They're looking to see if they can put it around on the wraparound. That doesn't go. It's underneath Mason. I think he's got it. But they're definitely working hard right in front of the net, making him try to hold his ground pretty good. And our defense needs to do a better job clearing that out. Tucker for the face-off. Puck's in. Down behind the net, into the far corner. Sniper's on it. Right now they're a step faster to the puck. Tucker picks it up out of a deflection, carries into the Sniper's end. Comes in wide, backhands it, trying to center it. It's taken away. That is offsides. It got over the blue line before Drew could step up on the puck. Looks like we might have missed a little bit with the clock, so I'll have to hold off on starting mine. Puck's in play. Tucker gets it. He controls in. Tries to take a shot. It was blocked. Put another one off the side of the net. That's down low still. Coming up. Klaus holds. Puts it on net. Tried to get the deflection in deep. And we got something, I think. And yeah, they just didn't start the clock. It looks like we got a goal. So some good work down low. We get something back. And I will restart the clock on the stream as soon as the clock on the scoreboard catches up to where it should be. Snipers have it in our end, trying to get it in. That comes in on net, leg save. Down low, trying to center it, taken away. Daniel finds a pass out to Crosby. Carried in, Blake has it, tries to take a shot. That was taken away by a good stick play by the Snipers. Held in by Klaus. He's trying to work it down low. It's still tied up on the boards. Blake after it down in the corner. Comes back. Daniel's got it. He's looking for somewhere to go. He's tied up. Puck is still tied up. Snipers not able to get it out. We lose an edge trying to hold it. Simon will come across and hold it in, though. Still fighting for it. That is going to be held in by Crosby. Knocked away. It'll come to Klaus, though. He's got it. He'll settle it down. Turns around, passes it up, trying to get it to Blake. He dumps it in. Daniel in a foot race for it. Gets the better angle. He's got it, but he needs some help. Puts it right out front, just not on anyone. Missed the player who was sitting there by a few feet. Here come the Snipers into our end. They'll come wide, take a sharp angle shot. That comes off the side of the net. No, that went in. Sharp angle shot finds its way into the back of the net. That didn't look like it was going. I thought that hit the side, but I think it went off of Mason and in. Charlie for the faceoff. Puck's in play. Snipers carrying through traffic. They're into our end. On the far wall, they drop back to the point. Dumped in from there, goes wide. Couldn't get the deflection they were looking for. Their players falls down in the corner. We're trying to dig it out. That'll come out loose, held at the blue line, shot from there, deflected down in front. Still loose in front. Another shot off the rebound, went wide. They're trying to pick it up in the near corner. A couple of our defenders are after it, but we are definitely spending a little bit too much time chasing the puck. All right, here comes Riley down the ice. He's in. He's got help if he needs it. Tries to dump it over to Luca. That misses. Julian steps up, takes a shot. That is going to be saved by the goalie, and we'll get a face-off in the Snipers' end. Tucker on for the face-off. Puck's in play. That'll come around, and that will hit Decker. He pulls it off the wall, walks out, takes a shot, loose puck in front. Can't quite get enough of it. Jack got his backhand on it, but couldn't get anything with it. Tied up down in the corner. Decker steps out again. It's tipped away from him. Gage tried to step up to hold it in. They get past him. Drew drops back along with Decker, doing a good job on the back check. Dumped down low by the Snipers. Coming out of the far corner, they get it right out front. Can't connect on that centering pass. Now that'll be dumped out. Here comes Crosby with it. Or no, sorry, Decker. Yep, Decker with it. He gets in deep, trying to put it on net. That hit the side of the net and the goalie. They're going to try to bring it out from there. Gage steps up, holds the puck in. He gets some pressure on him immediately. Still down low. He gets pushed off. Behind the Snipers' net, trying to bring it up the far side. That'll come out as Blake flashed in trying to get to it. Turned back. That was deflected, but it'll come up to Gage. Gage looking to pass it out, finds Jack. Jack will dump it in so he can finish the change. Blake in on the forecheck. Tries to get to it. He's cut off before he can get to it. Snipers have it. We managed to finish the change behind the play. Here come the Snipers in, looking to get in front. They hit the post. We've really got to do a better job of not letting them shoot from in close at a sharp angle. Here they come again. That goes through the crease to the far corner. That is not going to be held at the point. That got past everyone. Going to come all the way down. Daniel flashes in, gets to it. If he puts it out front, he's got someone. Oh, just a little too hard on the pass. Had Blake standing there. Just couldn't pull the trigger. It bounced off his stick before he could shoot. Snipers get it down low. That's Simon fighting for it along the back wall. Daniel comes in to help. Still trying to fight it out of traffic. It's getting right back in front. It's in the slot. They can't get a shot off. Good job by the defense keeping it tied up. Comes over to the near side. Daniel takes it away, circles behind. He's looking for an outlet pass. Keeps it on the same side. Simon gets it up. Looks like he's got Crosby. Crosby tries to pass, loses the puck. Still tied up in traffic. Turn around, tried to dump it to center, couldn't get it there. Held in at the point, crossed over to the near side. Klaus has it. He puts it out in front of the net. That doesn't connect. Bouncing puck. Can't be settled down. That'll go off sides. So a little bit of growing pains in the first period. Charlie on for the face-off. He's got Riley and Luca with him. Connor and Julian on defense. Puck's back in our end. Connor after it. He's got it. Circles behind the net. Looking for a pass. The Snipers got on him with pressure. It gets past their players. Riley in after it. He's got it. Centers looking for the tip. Goalie got across and got enough of it to keep the tip from working. Connor does a good job stepping up, holding the zone. It's in traffic. Riley tries to settle it down. Can't get a clean shot off. Luca after it down low. Puts it behind the net. Trying to put it out front. Comes back to Connor. Connor can't get a clean shot through traffic. Charlie after it. He tries to center. Bouncing puck settled down by the Snipers. They'll drag it out of their end. Here they come. Almost had a 3-on-2, but we did a good job with our sticks, kept them from getting in clean. That comes across, held in at the blue line. Snipers had finished a change. Here, that's taken away. Charlie carries. He's got room. We got a 2-on-1 developing with Luca. Across to Luca, to his backhand, goes to his forehand, can't get it through the goalie. A little bit too unselfish on that one. Sometimes you just got to shoot. That'll be pushed in by the Snipers. Gage after it down low. That's intercepted by the Snipers. They try to work it to the front of the net. Still down low. Still tied up. To the far corner, coming up the wall. Here we come. That is Charlie trying to get through traffic. He's cut off. Snipers get it. They turn it back the other way. Here they come into our end. Gage after it down low. Turns it back, but it's tied up on the near boards. That is Decker passes it out. Jack with it down in the corner. Cut off by the Snipers, but Tucker will get to it behind the net. Centers from there, back to Drew on defense. Tries to dump it in on net, couldn't get it through traffic. Jack turns it back out front. Loose puck in front, cleared away by the Snipers. Held in by Gage. Still trying to fight for it on the near boards. They'll pull it off and they'll skate it out. That pass connects. One-on-one with Drew. Needs to keep his feet moving. He got caught a little flat-footed. Good job coming across the net by Mason, as they did have someone standing right out front looking for that pass. Here we go, trying to dig it out. Here comes Drew. He'll carry through traffic. He's got Tucker with him. It's 2-on-3. Puts it right across the goal mouth, just a little bit too close for Tucker to do anything. Another shot comes. Save made, loose puck in front. Nobody able to collect it. Held in by Klaus. He looks for a shot. Tipped around and away from the net. Here come the Snipers. They get through traffic. Simon's back to try to cut him off. They don't get around him. They pass it back out front, trying to settle it down. Good job taking the puck away. Trying to clear a loose puck. Can't do it. That'll come down low with the Snipers. They're looking for a pass out front. They connect. Good save. Gets cleared out to Blake. He'll backhand it out of the zone. And we'll finish that change and get the Daniel, Blake, and I believe Crosby line back on. And that one will go out of play. So deflected up and out of play. That'll be a face-off in our end on the near side. According to the clock, 13.9 left. Puck's in. Held in by the Snipers. Daniel has it, gets it up to Blake. Blake with a little bit of time, gets in close, crosses it, and just handcuffed the guy. Oh. Beautiful show of passing, just couldn't pull the trigger. It went to the backhand, and he wasn't prepared to shoot immediately right as the period ended. So we'll go into the second period with our work cut out for us. Some good things. Some a little bit too timid on the defensive side. Letting them skate through us a little bit too much. Need to make sure that we're keeping our feet moving, using our sticks properly. Some good things with the forwards, though. I like that we were moving the puck. Actually could be a little bit more selfish at times and just shoot. But definitely got to work on not letting them skate right into the crease to just kind of pull it around Mason. That's a tough save when you're already down and they're in the crease. You don't have room to come across. And let's see who starts the second period. It's like we will have the Daniel, Blake, and Crosby line with Julian and Connor. So it'll be the same line to start the second period that started the first. Let's see if we can't pull things together a little bit here in the second. Puck's in play. Picked up by Julian. He comes up to the blue line and dumps it in. It'll come over to the near side. Snipers get to it first. Daniel there, as is Crosby, centered, taken away by the Snipers. They'll pass it through. Here they come. They've got a 2-on-1 shot. Save made. Nobody there on the back door for the immediate rebound. Sniper playing for it. They get it taken away. It's wrapped around to the far side. Blake tries to get to it, but it's held in by the Snipers. They get it to the back wall. Coming in behind the net over to the near side. Put out front. Loose puck. Trying to clear it out of the crease. As we managed to get it behind the net. Snipers still have possession. Still skating in front. Shot. And that's going to be whatever happened was waved off. I don't know what it was, but it wasn't a goal. We'll get a line change. And we will have the Charlie, Riley, Luca line. Looks like Drew and Gage on defense. Puck's in play. So trying to work it out of the zone. Sniper's doing a good job of holding it in. Save made, loose puck, and he's shoved in. They're going to blow the whistle and kill that one. But again, we're just getting out-muscled, and I think we're playing a little bit too timid. Puck's in play. That comes up. Luca's got it. He gets out of the zone, crosses center with it. He's cut off going into the offensive zone. Snipers put it behind the net, over to the far corner. It's tied up there. Riley after it. Charlie comes in. Snipers manage to connect on one pass, but can't get it out. Gage skates it in deep, tries to center. That's knocked behind the net. He's still after it, loses an edge. Here come the Snipers out of their end. They get that pass to connect coming out. Drew manages to kick it around one, and it's offsides. He did a good job stopping it up at the blue line. But that was also a little dangerous because if they weren't offsides, they were gone. Same line on new defenders. It's Klaus and Simon. Puck's in play. Charlie carries into the Snipers' end. They take it away, but it goes down below the goal line. Coming out from behind the net. That pass connects, but it's not held in. Simon did a good job trying. Just couldn't hold it. He'll drop back all the way to our end with it. Tries to pull it away, loses an edge. Comes to Luca. Left off. Charlie tries to get through traffic with it. It's turned back by the Snipers. They get it out front. That goes wide. It's behind the net right now. They're trying to work it out front. Still tied up behind the net. We're trying to work it loose. That comes up to Riley. He's got it with a little bit of room. Tries to pass, and that's intercepted and turned back by the Snipers. Riley takes it again. We're onside. Here he comes. Tries to take a shot. That was blocked well before it got to the net. We're trying to finish a line change. Tucker's out, putting pressure on the puck. And that'll go in deep. Tucker will chase it down on the back check. He pushes it over to the far side. And that's where it's picked up by Decker. Decker carries into the Sniper's end. Circles back, looking for a pass. Loses it in traffic. Snipers pick it up, coming back up the other way. That'll come across to the near side, hit the boards. Still in the Sniper's end, but they'll clear it out. Simon tries to cross it over to Julian. Julian lifts it out. Tucker after it into the Sniper's end. That'll be backhanded, but held in by Simon. Simon pulls it off the wall. Tries to walk out front, takes a shot, save made. We have the puck cycling. Jack with it, backhands it, trying to get it deep. Tucker after it in the corner. Snipers are there as well. No call on it, just some good physical play. Finally, the Snipers pull it loose. Simon steps up again, but they pull it around him. That'll come out, and here comes the Snipers trying to get around Julian. They can't do it. Decker after it. That comes over. We finally settle down the loose puck, and that'll be Tucker getting it through up to Jack. Jack gets it past one defender, but has it taken away. Here come the Snipers back the other way. And they'll have to pause. They're well offside. They're way offside. But there's only so much patience you can show skating along the blue line like that. That was one of the longer offsides I've seen. Daniel on for the face-off. Julian and Connor on defense. Puck's in play. Connor picks it up in our end, looking for a pass. Gets it out of traffic. Just out of Blake's reach. Snipers get to it in their end, turn it back. It's loose in the neutral zone. Bouncing puck picked up by Julian. They give him some room. He carries in, takes it wide. Backhands it, leaves it off for Blake. Blake gets tied up. Connor drops back, has the puck. Backhands it, picked up by the Snipers, and they're offsides. All right, what line do we have coming out? We got Charlie with Luca and Riley. Puck's in play. Goes all the way down into the sniper's end. They'll regroup there. Luca on the forecheck. They pass over to the near side. That hops a stick. Now they get it out. That bounces through traffic. Foot race for it. Snipers win the foot race. They center. Nobody there. Luca clears it to the corner. That jumps Gage's stick. Goes to the far corner. Riley picks it up there, looking to get it out of traffic. Still trying to work it out of our end. They're doing a good job of keeping us bottled up down low. Charlie has it. He tries to turn the corner, loses the puck. It'll be held in at the blue line. Bouncing puck to the far corner. They circle behind the net. Knocked away to the wall. That'll be held at the point. Walking in off the point. Shot hits the post or the crossbar and goes out of play. But they did a good job using our defender as a screen. I don't think Mason had a good look at that one. Tucker on for the face-off. Puck's in play. Picked up by Decker. He tries to backhand it out. It's held at the line. Tied up in traffic along the boards. That'll be dumped out. Nice and slow. Foot race. Will Tucker get there in time? No icing on the play. Wrapped around to the far side. Snipers get it around the defender. Here they come. 2-on-1 developing. Shot scores. Caught him guessing. I think he was anticipating a pass, and they just took the shot. Tucker for the face-off again, following the goal. Puck's in play, carried in. Tucker takes a shot. It was blocked before it got through traffic. Big crossing pass. Gets taken away by the Snipers. They'll dump it out of the zone. Picked up there by Decker. He loses an edge trying to get the puck. Snipers will get it into our end. Trying to come up, take it wide, go down low behind the net. Nowhere to go with it. That's off the boards. Decker gets it. He'll carry out. He's got some room. Picks the puck back up. Gets in. Leaves it off for Jack. Jack takes a shot. That is going to be a save. Tried to use the defender as a screen, just a little bit too far out and gave him too much of a look. All right. Same line on. Julian and Connor are the defenders. Tucker to take the face-off. Puck's in. Down in the near corner. Snipers trying to work it out. Connor steps up, holds the zone. That bounces over to a Snipers player, taken away by Tucker. Couldn't get a shot off. They got a stick on it before he could get it going. Snipers connect on that pass. Puck is turned back in the neutral zone. They get to it first. Now it's going to be fought for. They pull it back. Still in traffic. Now they settle it down. Trying to work it into our end. They will. Trying to turn it back. That's held in. Put right out front. Cleared away. That will make it over the blue line. And JP's getting ready to come in for the second half. I think next whistle we'll get a goalie change. Snipers settle it down, bring it over to the near side. Looking for an outlet pass. Just about lose the puck. Connor steps up, gets the puck away, dumps it in. And we've got Crosby in a foot race, puts it over to the far corner. Blake in after it. Snipers come back quick. They're just kind of skating around us a bit right now. They get that pass to connect. That goes up into traffic. Hit one of our guys up high. Gage turns around, trying to fight it out. It'll come out. Loose in the neutral zone. Picked up by the Snipers. They'll carry in. Shot. Misses the net. Comes around to the near side. Picked up there by Drew. He turns back, looking for somewhere to go with it. Has to go through traffic with it. Finally finds a little bit of room. He's just going to carry. He gets to the blue line and dumps it in. It's down low. Snipers after it. Taken away. Back to the blue line. Gage takes a shot, misses the net. Daniel tried to get it. It's taken away by the snipers. It's on the near side. Trying to turn it back. Gage in after it. Holds it down low. Down below the net, trying to get some room to pass it out front. No room. It gets deflected to the far corner. That is not going to be held. That'll come through all the way back on Mason, and he'll cover it. And that will do it for his night. A little rocky from the defense. He showed some good stuff, though. JP will come in to play the second half. Charlie will take the face-off. Finishing up the change. Puck's in play. Down low, we've got it. Over onto the near side. Luca steps up, takes the puck. Looking for somewhere to go. He'll use the boards to try to get it out, but ends up turning it over. Snipers carry in, looking for somewhere to go. They've got people out front. They go for the wraparound. That doesn't go. Held on to. Charlie on for the face-off still. Puck's in play. They try to work it right out front, cleared away. Trying to get it down. Still trying to work it out. Turned back by the snipers, but it does come out. They'll get control back in their own end. Big pass coming out, intercepted. Picked up by Charlie. He's got help if he needs it. Walks in, takes the shot. That got blocked before it got through. Held in by Simon. Riley with a shot. Just gets through the crease, but needed a tip on the back door. Simon holds it in again. Looking for somewhere to go. That doesn't make it through the crease to anyone. Taken away by the snipers. It's down in the corner. We get it back. Oh, looking for the big shot on the one-timer. But Charlie missed the net. Another attempt right in front. Just couldn't put it home. Good job coming across by the snipers goalie. They finally get control. The snipers will bring it out. They are tied up in traffic in the neutral zone. Klaus after it. Snipers dump it in. That goes behind the net. Simon will catch up to it on the near side. Gets around one snipers player. Using space pretty well. Gets the puck back. He lost it for a second. He'll dump it up. Luke will have to tap it in. Now he's fighting for it in traffic. Charlie's got it. Gets in front to his forehand. Can't get it through traffic. Had a wide open net. Their defense did a great job clearing it away. Another shot. That'll be held in at the blue line again by Simon. He looks for a shooting lane. Couldn't find it. Had the puck taken away. Snipers pass it out. That'll come all the way down to our end. They'll get to it in the corner, looking for somewhere to go. Settling it down, trying to walk out front. Save made, covered. Tucker on for the face-off. Puck's in play. It's like Jack has it. He gets it out of the zone. Blake comes up, takes it away. He's in there. Can't get to it. It was a loose puck. He just couldn't catch up to it before the goalie got it to clear it to the wall. Snipers have the puck coming up the near side. That gets knocked away. That'll go back in a little deeper. It's in front. Turn around. Can't get that pass to go. Cut off again. Loose puck. Snipers get it back. Trying to bring it up the near side. Still turning them back. Jack has it down low. Loose puck goes behind the net. Snipers come back over around on the near side. Still turning them back. Tucker puts it out front. Nobody there to do anything with it. Too many bounces on that puck. That one hits a body, gets held up in the zone, but the snipers clear. Connor's got it. Has it taken away. Here they come. Snipers come in looking for somewhere to go. Can't get that crossing pass to go. And that works on the third or fourth whack. They managed to beat JP, but that was not his fault. Got to do a better job clearing the pucks when they get in close like that. Again, we're just a little timid in how we're playing right now. That'll come down into our end. Drew gets it, passes it out, just gets past Crosby. Snipers settle it down, it goes to Daniel. Daniel picks it up, circling with it, looking to go somewhere with it. Comes out of the corner, drops it back to Gage on the blue line. Gage has to try to get through traffic. Skates it down low, puts it down low. We're trying to settle it down. Bouncing puck, tied up by the Snipers. Another shot. Lucky save. That shot just hit the goalie. He happened to be in the right spot. Good job. Daniel for the face-off in the Snipers' end. Puck's in play. They'll wrap it around to the near side. Picked up by Crosby. Puts it in front. Can't get the turnaround shot from Blake. Puck's still in. Daniel has it. He's circling with it, looking for somewhere to go. Backhands it, finds Drew. Drew turns it back towards the net. But the Snipers will clear. That'll come all the way down. That'll be icing. Looks like we got the Charlie, Luca, Riley line with Klaus and Simon on defense. Face off to come in the Snipers' end. Puck's in. Held in by Klaus. He takes a shot from the blue line. It goes behind the net. Looking to pull it out from there. A lot of Snipers there to cut it off. They'll carry out from behind the net, coming up the far side. Skating through a lot of traffic, getting the puck back, and they'll dump it in from there. Simon drops back with the puck, looking for somewhere to go. Over to the boards where Luca happens to be. It's cut off by the Snipers. Still fighting for it down low. Simon gets it back. And he'll tap it up to Charlie. Charlie over to Luca. Luca carries in. Centers to Charlie. Gets past him. Riley after it. He gets a shot off. Loose puck cleared away. They're just faster to clear the pucks and a little more aggressive defensively. And that's a lot of the difference right now. Here comes Luca. Up to Charlie. He gets through traffic. Takes a shot that was deflected as he was shooting. Riley tries to put it out front. Loose puck in front. Still just can't get on it. I don't know if I've ever seen a team this snake-bitten on loose pucks in front. Knocked down by Simon, so it won't go all the way down. Klaus will catch up to it. Circles with it, gets it up to Riley. Luca tips it in. Hands off to Charlie. Charlie over, backhand, loose puck. Did they finally get it in? Are they calling it a goal? Yeah, we finally, after how many whacks right in front of the net, finally put one through. I mean, it's a great job by the goalie, but come on, guys. All right, Tucker on for the face-off. Puck's loose. Snipers will get it into our end. Coming in wide, JP. Well, no, they missed the net on that one. They try to get it back down low. It's tied up on the boards. Jack fighting for it. Held at the point. Skating along the blue line. That shot gets nowhere near the net. Looking for a turnaround shot. That's blocked to the back wall. Turned back. It's still on the near side. Going back and forth behind the goal line. Tucker after it. That hits the ref and pops out a little bit. JP makes that save. Connor trying to clear. Turnaround shot. Misses the net. Settled down. Julian putting it up the boards. Jack has it. He will clear. Gets it up to Tucker. Tucker tries to put it through. That'll come loose to the net. He gets it back down low. Tries to put it out front. Nobody able to handle it. Julian steps up. He's got the puck. Puts it towards the net. That's blocked. Snipers bringing it back out from their end. Here they come. Cross center ice. Tied up in traffic. They get it in. They pull it off the boards. Can't get a pass to connect. It'll go loose to the other wall. They connect on that one. Trying to get it in front. And that'll just wander down low. We'll wrap it around the boards. Held at the point. Down low, Connor's got it. He's looking for somewhere to go. Doesn't get enough of it. Snipers cut it off. Still trying to work it out of the corner. Jack has it. He'll carry it across to the far side. Comes back through the middle with the puck. Carries into their end. Settles it down, takes a shot. Glove save. All right, we will have the Daniel, Blake, and Crosby line on. Gage and Drew are the defenders. Here come the Snipers with the puck. A collision along the wall, nothing big. They're trying to work in front of JP. That doesn't work. He manages to get a leg on it. Comes over to the far wall. Blake after it, pulls it off, gets around one guy, but another Sniper comes over, pulls it away. Shot, save made, loose puck, cleared away. Here comes Daniel with it. He'll pass it across. Blake will catch up to it in the Sniper's end, puts it across the crease, and Crosby just didn't have enough room to put it home. At that point, yeah, I'd just go selfish, just shoot it low and hard, look for a rebound. Still battling for it down low on the boards. Snipers trying to kick it to their stick. They will get it. Turn back, here comes Crosby with it. Can't drag around the defender. Tied up along the near boards, trying to work it back down low. That'll come out. Here come the Snipers all on their own. No, now we finally have a back checker, and they're offside. Are we going to bother with the face-off? No, we're not. That'll do it for the second period. Little bit better performance in the second. Still, I think, need to play a little bit more assertively on defense. And at times, I think, be a little more selfish shooting the puck on offense. I like that we're trying to pass, but sometimes you're too close. Definitely solidified as the period went on. Not giving them as much room to just skate right through the crease looking for the goalie to get pulled down and shoot it around them. All right, that'll do it for the intermission. We'll finish getting a little bit more coaching. JP will play the full period. And we'll see who comes out to start the third. We'll have the Charlie, Luca, Riley line with, looks like Simon and Klaus on defense. JP is ready. Sniper's goalie is ready. Puck's in play. Loose puck. It's in a lot of traffic. They're going to call it offsides. So we'll get a face-off just outside of our end. JP skates away, thinking he had a little more time. Puck's in play. Tied up along the blue line. It's in our end, but still tied up. It comes out. Trying to knock it around. Can't do it. Goes into the Snipers' end. Charlie on the forecheck. They circle back to the far wall. They'll use the boards to get it out. Turned over. That gets through traffic, but their defense is back on it. Looking for the big outlet pass. That's intercepted in the neutral zone. We're onside. Riley skates it in. Takes it wide. Gets to his forehand. Can't get the shot off. Had a stick in the way. That comes right out front. Turnaround shot from Luca right into the goalie's gut. No, we're not. Well, we're not getting great shots. It's a lot of rushed, or they're doing a good job of getting sticks in the way. And their goalie's doing a great job with his positioning too. So he's not giving us anything, but we're not doing a good job of taking it either. Tucker, I believe, on for the face-off. Yeah, he's got Decker and Jack with him. Julian and Connor are on defense. Puck's in play. Connor tries to take a shot. That got blocked and went wide. Puck is cleared. Foot race for it. Julian comes over to help. Snipers get to it, but have no path clear to the net. Tied up in traffic, goes back to the corner. Snipers on it. Centering pass intercepted. Cleared up the boards. Comes out. Foot race for it. Decker. Oh. Good stick from the Snipers. Otherwise, Decker had a head of steam and some room. Jack will dump in. That'll go behind the Snipers' goal. And they turn it back, looking to try to clear it away. Decker does a good job cutting it off. Julian steps up to play the puck. Gets it to the back wall, puts it out front. Couldn't get it to anyone on our team. And the Snipers will carry out of our end, or their end. Into ours, a little bit of room. Trying to work it in front on JP, and they score. Don't know why they have a penalty showing. There's nobody in the bin. That was... We didn't have enough defenders back, and we let them walk right in front of the net. Puck's in play. All right, we've got it. Looking for Summer to go with it. Gage still skates with it. Puts it over to the near side. That's Drew skating with it. Gets over the blue line. Dumps it up. Just handcuffs Blake. And that'll come back out. Gage after it. Has to clear it away. He had a lot of Snipers after him. That'll come up. Blake's got it. Gets it up to Daniel. Daniel looking for some space. Takes a sharp angle shot. Held on to. Or at least held on to enough for a whistle. Daniel for the face-off. Puck's in the corner. Gage stepped up. It gets cleared all the way through. Drew in a foot race, trying to lift the stick. Did a good job taking away the angle. Got the puck back, but then lost it off of a tip out front. Luckily, no one in position to settle it down. They would have been in great position for a shot. Still in the crease, finally taken away. Daniel's got it. It's turned back at the blue line, and that'll be offsides. I guess we're going on a running clock now. Oh, we're not going on a running clock. We're just having fun with the clock. Okay. No big deal. Just a scrimmage. Charlie for the face-off. Puck's in play. It's into the Snipers, and Charlie centers it just out of Luca's reach. He had room if he could have got his stick on the puck. That'll come around to Klaus. He puts it back down low. Comes back along the wall. Tipped out front. Snipers have control. Now it's bouncing around. Held in right in front of Riley. He didn't see it. And now the Snipers settle it down, get into our end. Looking to get through traffic with it. Taking it wide, behind the net. Out the near side, still circling with it. Turning back, looking for somewhere to go. Good job trying to keep them from getting through traffic with it. It's tied up. Finally cleared away to the near side. Here comes Charlie. Trying to get some speed. He's got a lot of pressure on him, though. Puts it to the back wall. Comes back out to him. Nobody in front, has to come back to the defender. And that looks like it handcuffs Simon a little bit. Here come the Snipers the other way. Klaus in good position to keep him from getting through. Shot, misses the net. They're going to try to work it out front. Good job keeping them away from the front of the net. Trying to circle. They're in the slot. That shot goes wide. Here they come again. They throw it out front. Save made. And they still got possession. We got to work a little harder, get to the puck. Good job blocking the pass. Where's the puck? Okay, it came out to the point. I didn't even know where it was. Luka has it. Tries to tip it around. It's held at the point. High over to the near corner. Trying to clear. That'll come out. They'll settle it down at center ice, and then it gets turned back. We can actually finish a change now. Here they come out of their end into ours. Looking for the centering pass. They lose the puck. Cut off, held at the point though. Still trying to get it out of traffic. Not giving them a lot of clean looks right now, but they have broken through a few times. Here we go, comes out. Trying to get it out of traffic. We just haven't had any possession for a while now. Julian fighting for it with Decker there. Comes back down to our end. Comes out. Now it's back in. Julian has it. Settles it down. Looking for a pass. Doesn't look like he could get it through. That'll finally come out. We pick it up. Trying to dig it out. That pass goes back to the Snipers, and they'll carry into our end. Connor looking to get it out of traffic. He can't. Julian picks it up down low. Off the board, still trying to get it out of traffic. It's still tied up. Looks like a neck guard on the ice. That's dumped in wide of the net. Up the near side, Snipers still in control. We really need a line change or something to try to spark the team a little bit. Try to get it out, held in again. That'll go in behind the net, over to the near side. And these two are battling pretty hard. Connor in a pretty physical battle. That's tipped up against the side of the net. And JP doesn't cover it, but now he does. And we'll get a whistle, finally. And we can get a line change. We've been trapped in our own end for a bit. That'll be a face-off in our end, on the near side. Puck's in. Trying to get it out. They get control, but lose it right away. Here comes Daniel with the puck. He gets through the defense, gets in front of the net, shoots and scores. So there's Daniel doing what Daniel does. Using his speed to create an opportunity and get us one back. Puck's in play. Into our end. They're looking to get through. Shot. That was going wide. JP made the leg save anyway. Turned back down below behind the net. They cross it out front. Crosby gets it through. We're onside, gets over to Blake. He just about had it, and now he scores. Looked like he was going to lose it, was able to tip it in with his backhand. Good job by Blake settling it down, and a good pass from Crosby. So that line strikes twice in a row. Charlie on. Comes back to Simon. Klaus puts it up to Riley. Riley crosses out to Charlie. Charlie carries through traffic, just about loses it, but it goes right to one of our other players. I can't see who it is. Looks like Luca's out there doing a little bit of line juggling right now. Trying to cross it out front. That was turned back off of a skate. Down low. Push back to Simon at the blue line. High shot. And that was played with a high stick, so we will get a face-off outside the zone. Now, all the way down in our end, because we played with a high stick. It's all right, so it'll be the Charlie, Riley, Luca line. Puck comes out. Snipers will get to it first. Looking for somewhere to go with it. Dumped out. That made it through everyone. That'll be icing. Face off to come. Back down in the sniper's end. Tucker on for the face-off. Puck's in play, goes behind the sniper's net, over to the near side. Decker after it in the corner. He's had a good night, working hard. Turns around, puts it out across to Connor at the blue line. Connor dumps from the blue line, that goes wide. Decker gets it back, looking for somewhere to go, loses it in traffic. It's still on the boards, though, so he's fighting for it. Sniper's unable to settle it down. It's still in traffic. That'll come back. Connor manages to hold it in briefly, but it went right to a Sniper's player. They'll carry in through traffic. That is onside, but barely. They knock it behind the net. Connor's got it, trying to get it out of there, but at least keeping it tied up down low. Glove saved by JP. And we'll get a face-off in our end. And we'll get a line change. It'll be the Daniel, Blake, Crosby line. I can't see the defense right now. Looks like it'll be Gage and Drew. Puck's in play. Daniel controls. Here he comes on the attack. Gets the defense does a good job forcing him off the puck. They weren't going to fall for the same thing twice, at least not in a row. Knocked away in the neutral zone. Will collect. Crosby gets it. Tries to pass it, and that goes out of play off a Sniper's player. Looks like we got a running clock. Puck's in play. Tied up. Daniel comes away with it. Goes behind the net. Looking for somewhere. Drops it back to Drew at the blue line. He puts it around the boards. That is cut off by the Snipers before it could get through to anyone. Drew gets it. Knocks it up on the boards. It's tied up just outside the Snipers' end. Snipers pull it away. Here they come. They get through some traffic. They're behind the defense. Shot. Save made. Goes to the far corner. Drop back to the point. Taken away. Here comes Crosby and Blake. Passed over to Blake. Back to Crosby. Shot. Save made. Crosby gets to it. Tries to put it back out front. Blake comes across. Puts it right through the crease. Nobody on the back door for it. Held in. Daniel tried to pull it in. Still kind of being knocked around. Settled down. Blake comes in. He tried to get it. Snipers will clear it out of the zone. Gage misses trying to pass it to the boards. Here they come 2-on-1. That'll get passed through, pass back. They do a good, they couldn't, they ran out of room. Good job by the defense tying them up so they couldn't pull the trigger after they had JP pulled out of position on the 2-on-1 when they did the pass and then pass it back. Here comes Daniel through traffic. Takes it in up the near side, circles back. He settles it down, passes it out front. Simon with the shot, scores. Daniel showing patience on a line change, gets it across. And we've got Simon untied his skate in the process. And there we go. Everyone's back in position now. Puck's in play. Drop back to Simon. Almost handcuffed him. Riley gets it. Gets it up to Luca. Luca controls. He's got a little bit of room. Tries to put it out front to Charlie. Charlie ran out of space. Luca has it down low. Comes right out front. Riley with a shot. Rebound shot. Finally tied up in traffic and covered. I am enjoying the fight we're showing late in the third. Puck's in play. Bouncing in front, cleared away by the Snipers. It's still held in, though, goes behind their net. They settle it down, trying to come around. They wrap it around the boards. Julian steps up, holds it in. Riley's got it. No, he loses it. Snipers have it. They'll try to get it out. Held in by Julian. He walks in front, takes a shot, misses the net. It goes over to the far wall. Snipers will catch up to it. And we've got to hurry and get back. They were behind our defense again. That comes down low. Julian puts it over to the near side. Trying to work it up the wall. Held in by the snipers. They try to walk out front. Can't do it. They get it back. They're trying to get a cycle going. They drop it back to the blue line. Shot from the blue line. High, bounces. They got a deflection on it, but it went wide. Julian tied up with it down low in the corner. That'll come out. And here comes Charlie with it. He goes wide. Puts it out front and just couldn't quite get it in the net. Great pass. Luca got the shot off, just wasn't accurate. Did a good job with a quick shot, too. That one, save was made. Snipers clear. They'll get it around Gage, but not clean. They try to work it in front, and they can't do that cleanly. Now it's cleared behind the net. Wrapped around the boards. That'll come up to Decker. Decker has it. Looks for the pass. That got knocked away by the snipers. Puck's still in the snipers' end, but they have control. They'll skate it out. Here they come. Back the other way. They turn around, get it into our end. Trying to walk out front. Lot of traffic to get through. Don't successfully get it through. That'll come back out, loose puck. Snipers catch up to it in their own end. Looking to pull it back. Decker does a good job on the forecheck. Every team finishing up some changes. Here they come down the ice. Into our end. Shot on net. That misses. Trying to center from there. Nobody home. Bouncing puck they couldn't get. That'll come up to Tucker. It looks like it hit some snow on the ice. It slowed down, otherwise he had a step. This is offside. And that'll be a whistle for the offsides. So we will get a face-off just outside the sniper's end. It'll be the Daniel, Blake, and Crosby line with Klaus and Simon on defense. Puck's back in. Simon dumps it in. That gets past everyone. Foot race to the corner. Snipers get to it first. Coming out from behind their net. Not a lot of room. We're doing a good job of pressuring the puck. Klaus steps up. They get it through. Here they come, trying to connect on a big pass through traffic. That doesn't work. Crosby tries to get it out of the zone, finally gets it out. That'll go to a sniper's defender. They'll turn it back the other way. Turn back. Here comes Daniel with it. He's got Blake. Has to go wide. Blake went a little bit too low. It has to come back to Klaus at the point. He puts it back up to Daniel. Daniel tied up in traffic. Klaus puts it towards the net, misses behind. Crosby will get to it first on the far wall. Tries to pull it off. That hits the side of the net, goes behind. Klaus steps up. He's got the puck. Puts it out front. Nobody home. Snipers did a good job cutting off the pass. Here they come with a head of steam, but not a lot of room. They couldn't get through directly, and they have to go to the wall. They hold it. Defender steps in, takes the shot, finds the back of the net on the deflection. Sounds like that got deflected up and over JP. It's all right. Charlie in for the face-off, down to about 1:15 on the game clock. Snipers try to work it in. We keep it out. Here they come. Or we come, actually. Charlie takes a shot, wobbling puck, held onto by the goalie. Minute to go on the official clock. Puck drops. It's in play. Connor steps up, tries to hold the zone. Snipers get it out. Here they come on the attack. They get it down in front, but can't control to get a shot off. Put it behind the net to the far wall. They get to it in control, trying to work it in front. That's taken away. Julian after it. He tries to get it up. They cut off that pass, trying to work it back in front. Skating along the blue line. They hold the zone. Trying to get back in front. Spun off the puck. Save made. Puck's cleared away. Going for the wraparound. That's not going to go. It's down low on the back wall. Connor gets to it, tries to work it loose. It goes to the corner. Snipers get to it first. Try to put it in front. That's taken away. Comes up to Luca. Luca turns around. Held at the point. That'll do it. Fun game. I like the way we fought back. Yep, game's over. I think we ended up... That got old real quick. Okay. You know, we fought back. We were down 5-1 to finish 8-5. Showed a lot of heart, a lot of ability to dig. Definitely some work to do. Need to clean up the line changes. Need to play more aggressively on defense. But not a bad showing for the first time playing together as a team. Friday afternoon at 3:15 is our first game of the tournament against a team from the Upper Peninsula of Michigan. Don't know what to expect out of them. Could be a challenge. But I think the guys are ready to go. I mean, up and down. I think early on a little timid.
Yeah.